Attention, class is in session. This is Mike Diamond, and this is Matinga.
Hot and sweaty and ready
for another installment of Homewerq. Today's special topic, gay lingo.
Good and good fierce.
What does good and good mean?
Say I walk up to some queen in the street, and I'm like, Mama, you look good. That means that she's not looking too good. But if I say, girl, you look good and good, that means you look really, really toe up and nasty.
You look busted.
You look busted. And if I say, Miss Thing, you look good and face, that means, girl, get off the street and put on some makeup because you look tired.
Put down that gas station hamburger and go home.
Exact that microwave hamburger that you're walking down 11th Avenue with and go home, child, because you look good and good.
Sound like anyone we know?
No.
So essentially, good and fierce means you look busted.
You look busted.
So it's kind of a bizarro world thing, like how bad meant good in jive talk in the 70s.
Exactly.
Isn't this fascinating?
It really, truly is.
I enjoy jive talking when I watch Good Times. Good and Good Times.
Good and, honey, but Good Times was good, though.
Yes, it was.
Don't be busting on Miss Penny.
Oh, Miss Telma.
So I will grab an iron and burn you right now.
Rough trade.
Something that we don't have right here.
Take it away, girl. You have a little more of that outdoor experience.
Rough trade, to my understanding of rough trade, would be when you are in a booth store and you are like about to suck some dude's cock and possibly he's straight or probably he's straight and it's just for money. That's rough trade. But also I sort of think that rough trade might be when you have sex outdoors with someone and then afterward they beat your ass.
Yeah, and if the sex was good, who cares?
The next one in this edition of Homewerq of Gay Lingo, glingo. Oh no, Miss Deborah, don't cause it. And I actually sort of always feel that when you say, oh no, Miss Deborah, don't cause it, you must sort of accentuate that with a snap. Oh no, Miss Deborah, don't cause it.
But what does it mean?
It is sort of a threat that you are not to be toyed with.
Warning.
So when some little upstart queen tries you, you could give them a break and say, oh no, Miss Deborah, don't cause it. And it's the warning not to take this any further. And if it goes any further, you will cause it, quote unquote, cause it.
Yeah, but you have to pronounce it cause.
Yes, it's not cause it. It's, oh no, Miss Deborah, don't cause it.
Don't cause it. And is there a particular Deborah you picture when you say, Miss Deborah, don't cause it? Because I always think Deborah
Vicarer. Okay, so Dinge Queen, Rice Queen, Size Queen, Snow Queen, and Bean Queen. Bean Queen. Well, I'm about to learn something here as well.
Okay.
But let's start with, I'll take Dinge and Rice.
I bet you do.
Two.
Yeah.
A Dinge Queen is usually a white queen, and we know several, who only date black guys. Same thing for a Rice Queen. A Rice Queen would be usually some white dude that only dates smooth little Asian children.
Yeah.
And that's
the flip side,
and rice.
The flip side of a rice queen is a potato queen are Asians that are into white guys.
Exactly.
No, really.
Is that true?
It is true. Okay, so I'll tell you. So a size queen is all of you.
Exactly.
Bitches that are just all about big dick.
A size queen. We all scream for a size queen.
We do. A snow queen is a black faggot that's into white bitches.
Or I thought it was a queen that likes to slurp cum out of other guys' asses.
No, that's just my Tuesday night.
Trust.
Oh, hello. And so for the win, a bean queen.
Which I have no idea what a bean queen is, so yes.
A bean queen is someone that's into Mexicans. And it rhymes, which makes it so delightful.
Bean queen. I thought a bean queen was like that unfortunate circumstance when you stick your cock in some dude's ass and when you pull out, there's like a lima bean like on the end of your cock.
I thought it was a pinto.
A pinto bean, and you're just like, oh, baby.
A bean queen could also be some homo from Boston, right?
A bean queen.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I like the Mexican reference.
A beantown queen.
Yeah.
Oh, a disco nap. I love this one. Okay, I think this, quite possibly, is only a New York affectation.
Oh, no, girl.
Is it not?
She's global, mama.
Is she global, disco nap?
Oh, yeah.
And a disco nap is when you take like a quick 45, no longer than 45 minutes to like say an hour and a half nap before you head out to the club.
So between like dinner and the club.
Yeah, or even like, you know, if you're going to hit the club really, really late, like in New York, sometimes people don't even go out until 3 or 4 in the morning because they're going to hit an after hour. Like, you'll take that disco nap like midnight to 2,
Right.
then get up, wash your pussy,
Yeah.
get your outfit together, and then hit the club so that not only are you fresh, but you're also well rested.
A disco nap. It could also refer to some black bitch in the club, and when it gets humid, she gets that disco nap up in her hair.
It's the disco naps.
Swirl it up, girl. Let's school the kids.
Let's get something from the bottom here.
Oh, trust, honey. I've been trying to get something from the bottom for a long time.
Trust. Okay.
Learn us, mama.
Okay. He worked my musy.
Okay. What does that mean?
He worked my musy. Okay, so musy in this variation would be referring to either the buns or the whole of a dude, not a girl, but a dude. Sort of like male pussy would be musy.
Musy.
So, like, say you had like a fabulous hookup, and you were the next day talking to a friend, and you could say, Miss Honey, last night that dude, he worked my musy, and it was lovely.
Like that one time you were on that tennis court in Miami?
I did. Yes, I have had outdoor sex.
Picture it, kids. It's on a tennis court in Miami, full blazing sunlight. This one decides to let some Cuban guy just fuck her right there. Work her musy.
Well, it was the middle of the night, just for clarity's sake.
Oh, the story changes.
And it was a highlight court it was a highlight court, not an outdoor highlight court, not a tennis court. And it was a very famous park in Miami called Flamingo Park. And, you know, it was the 90s, or maybe it was the 80s, but I will say it was the 90s. And, you know, the folly of youth, children. This beautiful Cuban guy walks by me wearing nothing but sandals and white jeans. He looked like a pirate, and, you know, arr. And he wanted to work my musy.
You walked his plank.
I did. He did something with that plank, and I will say that I wasn't the same for about 2 years. And you know, sometimes shit happens. Well, although shit didn't happen that night.
So you had to seek medical attention?
No, but I will say that is when I got my top skills in order, because homegirl wasn't getting worked again for a long time.
And that's working a musy.
That is getting you, honey, he worked my musy.